Well, hi all my book baes, how ya doing? I am here in my kitchen, as you can tell, and I wanted to do a tag, but I'm also hungry. So you are here for an interactive A to Z book tag, okay? Now this tag was created by Greg at Another Bibliophile Reads, and I was tagged by nobody. But I thought it was really cool after I saw Alan at Big Hard Books and Classics do it, so I'm gonna go ahead and tag on. But first, I'm gonna put this toast in the air fryer. I don't have a toaster. I have no idea why, so that's why I'm using the air fryer. All right, so the first question in this tag is, and basically the whole concept of this tag is to say whether or not something's hot or not from certain prompts A to Z. Now the first one is audiobooks. I am all about a good audiobook, so that is definitely a hot for me, okay? I don't have my tea here. B, Bildungsroman. Never heard of that term before. Dealing with a person's formative years or spiritual education. I'm gonna say not. Like that's a lot. I don't know. I'm not a very well-versed person in reading spiritual works. Just kind of not my thing. So I'm gonna say not for me. But you know, get your education, by the way. C, children's books. That is definitely a hot, okay? Because kids need to read. I have read some children's books that I thought were amazing. If you have not read Amanda Gorman's The Hill We Climb, she published it into a book format, and also the 1619 Project for children. Amazing, amazing, good depictions of books. I think adults can read it. How you doing? Adults can read it, but also children can read it too. I'm making some eggs. Let's see. D, digital. Of course, of course, of course. That is always a plus. I'm assuming that's talking about ebooks, and I'm all for that. So yes, that is a hot. E, experimental. I don't know exactly what that is. I'm assuming it's like different formats, so somebody's kind of taking creative license. What comes to mind for me is House of Leaves, which I hear is kind of weird, but you know, it's for everybody. So I'm gonna say go ahead with your bad self. That's a hot. Let's see, what's the next one? F for fantasy. Definitely, I'm a fantasy girl. I definitely love it. Add in some romance in the mix, and definitely, definitely, definitely. I hate when you get the shell stuck inside. I got one little shell. We're gonna roll with it. It'll come out later. G, graphic novels. I love good graphic novels, so that is definitely a hot all the way. How many hots can I give that? Then we have H is for horror. Love it too. Get it all graphic. I'm not that much of a cozy girl, so horror is all for me. Hot. Inspirational, I don't know. I'll say hot. I think it has its time and its place. But I think you can be inspired by pretty much everything. So I'm gonna say, yeah, why not? That's a hot. J, journalism. Well, I'm thinking of true crime, where you have somebody that chronicles, something that happened. So I'm gonna say hot, okay? We want people to accurately depict things that happen in the world. So I'm all for that, as long as it's truthful and don't have too much creative license under the guise of journalism. So yes, hot. K is quiche. K-I-T-S-H, not the food. Quiche has a popular and sentimental appeal. I mean, it's something out there for everybody. So, I don't know. That one's, I think that could fit into so many categories. I'm gonna say overall, not, okay? Just put it in a different format, so not. L is for library. Yeah, I'm a library girly all the way, so I'm for that. I'll take that, I'll take that, I'll take that. M is for mystery. I love a good mystery. I see nothing wrong with that, so I will take that as well. Then we have N is for non-fiction. Yeah, I'm all for nonfiction. You gotta get your spray. Speaking of nonfiction, I am currently reading this, Leslie Effin Jones. This is her memoir. Okay, y'all, I'm only 3-4 pages into it, but it's already good. So yes, I'm for nonfiction, and this is Nonfiction November, so hopefully you're reading some nonfiction already. Okay, let me get my toast. Just enough, not a lot, just enough around there. All right, O is for Omnibus. Oh, yeah, I'll say, okay, why not? It's good to have the complete bind up for the Omnibus. I'm for that, but I'm a library girly, so pretty much whatever the library has in whatever format that they're gonna allow me to have it is what I am going to get. So that works for me. Let's see where we at. P is for poetry. Well, I am not much of a poetry girl. I'm going to be honest about that. I'm going to put this stuff in here. So I'm going to say not. Not my thing on that one. Q is for quests. When the protagonist goes on a quest, physical or spiritual. That happens a lot when it comes to fantasy books. So I'm going to go ahead and say hot. I'm all for that. Add in some romance too. Oh, look at this, y'all. R is for romance. We're already on the hot list for that, okay? I'm definitely gonna say yes for that one. Let's see. S is for sci-fi. Yepers. I'm all for that as well. When you're doing eggs, by the way, I'm doing eggs and bacon and cheese and whatnot. You got to get it hot first, otherwise it, doesn't cook up as good. T is for translation. So books translated from one language to another. Why not? Why not? You're missing out on a good story if you can't read what it says. So I'm all for translation, okay? U is for Übermensch. The Superman or the extraordinary human, characters who can do everything. Nah, not. I am not for superhero comics and things like that. Just not my thing. So I'm going to say not. Then you have V is for Victorian literature from 1837 to 1901. That is definitely a negative for me. I have hang-ups about books that are around the time frame where Black people tend not to be represented. That is a pet peeve of mine in recent years. So I'm going to say definitely not. And then we have, let's see, W is for Western, heck not. And then we have X is for X-rated. Okay, bring on that erotica. I am not gonna hate on that one at all. I have some bacon, bitch, y'all. If y'all have not gotten this, you are sleeping on it. Okay, I get this from Walmart for like $4 or $5 a pack, and it's 9 ounces of bacon pieces. Amazing to just add to pretty much any and everything that you want. I load it up. Let's see. So yes, I'm all for some erotica. Y for young adult. I'm gonna go with hot maybe. Sometimes I can deal with it and sometimes I can't. I definitely enjoy having more adult stuff inside of a book. Give me the violence and show me the sex scenes. So YA tends to kind of be hit or miss for me, I'll say on that one, but I won't shy away from it as much. I just need to know a little bit more about it before I embark. Then you have the last one, y'all, is Zeitgeist, spirit or mood of the times. That's interesting because everything has a time and a place. It's just like a memoir could be the hot thing of the time, or certain books are the hot of the time. Like a good example is The Fourth Wing. That's like the big book of the time right now, right? Because you have the other one coming out. So I'm not on the hype train, big thing for things like that, but sometimes I can. So I'm going to say hot-ish. Hot-ish. Anyway, let's see. That is it. That is it for this tag. This is probably one of my longest tags I've ever done, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and tag some folks, but if you wanna do this, go right ahead, because it's a fun time. But I'm gonna tag Book and Brood, and Joyce Wesley, and who else? Library Without Borders, and Sexy Lady Kiana. Let me know what y'all gotta say, okay? So I'm going to finish my, this is not an omelet, by the way, I'm about to break it up. So I want to hear what y'all gotta say. And you know, go ahead and hit that subscribe button while you're already here. And I'll see you later. Bye.